increases the temperature and modify the chemical composition of the atmosphere.
Organizing the goals of the country to learn, discuss thoughts, create network and to ignite motivation. S. AGMET conference also reach out wide spectrum of scientists across the globe, not
Salute. Madam, inga paring madam. Sir.
Physiology, who developed Castor PGR Consortia. She is
a specialist in agricultural meteorology and an internationally acclaimed climatologist. Madam has been center and starting PhD program in agricultural meteorology in TNAU. And Madam is the driving force behind organizing this national conference AGMET 2022 at TNAU. So her affection and admiration towards the ACRC is well known. So it is our duty to rise up to her expectation. Thank you so much, Madam, for gracing this occasion. And the former project coordinator, ICAR, Krida Hyderabad, come down to Coimbatore. Sir, for accepting our invitation to deliver the keynote address. Thanks for coming. We are grateful to you, sir. Next, I feel very happy to welcome Dr. Prasad Rao, former Dean College of Agriculture, Kerala Agriculture University. Thank you, sir, for accepting our request to deliver the felicitation address. Very happy to welcome Dr. Shantanu Kumar Bal, Acting President, Dr. Yadav, Secretary of Association of Agrometeorologists. Both of them took lot of efforts to organize this national conference in smooth manner. Then ACRC and the organizing secretary of this AGMET 2022. His invaluable contribution and guidance to the ACRC scientists in right direction. Thanks for sparing your valuable time and honoring us. It's a happy moment for me to welcome our respected and beloved teacher and retired scientist Dr. T.N. Balasubramanian and other scientists from various university and institute across the country. It's my duty to welcome all the participants of the conference, totally 244 participants, madam, representing different parts of the country, including Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, New Delhi, Odisha, Pondicherry, Punjab, Rajasthan, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh officials, media, ladies and gentlemen, to this inaugural function. So once again, I welcome the Vice Chancellor and everyone to this inaugural function. Thank you so much for honoring us.
The present project coordinator in All India Coordinated Research Project on Association of Agrometeorologists, Anand. We now welcome Dr. Shantanu Kumar Bal for his opening remarks.
Good morning, everybody. Our Guruji, Dr. V.V. Ramanadaji, former project coordinator, AgriPalm, and also TNAU. My two friends, Dr. S.B. Jadhav, Secretary, Association of Agrometeorologists, and Dr. S.P. Ramanathan, Organizing Secretary of this particular conference, AGMET 2022. These two persons are working very hard for last few weeks. Dr. Y.S. Ramakrishna, former Director, Krida, Dr. G.J. Rao, Dr. V.K. Dadwar is there, Dr. Rehana, Dr. N.R. Patel, Dr. P. Vijay Kumar, Dr. T. Dean Directors of this prestigious university, senior officials, scientists, staff of TNAU, my dear delegates who have come from various corners of the country, from various institutes and universities, students and media. I am really very glad to be here on behalf of the association, and on behalf of the association I welcome all the delegates to this conference. And previous one was in 2016, led by Dr. Panirselvam, who is sitting in the first row. Just brief about the association. Actually, the association presently it has members more than 1800, around 1850 life members are there. And this association is not reaching only to agrometallurgists but to all the allied sciences of agriculture, and covering amongst a wide spectrum of scientists across the globe. And association basically operates, the headquarters is at Anand, in Anand Agriculture University. And at present, the association has 17 chapters functioning at Hisar, Ludhiana, Pune, Hyderabad, Pantnagar, Mohanpur, Coimbatore, New Delhi, Jammu, Faizabad, Raipur, Thrissur, Parwani, Bihar, Bhopal, Meerut, and last one is Kashmir. The last conference was held at Kashmir. Dr. Anna is here. We all, you know that we have a journal which is Journal of Agrometallurgy. We all are proud of the journal because its NAS rating is more than 6. At present it's 6.55, and it is a quarterly publication of the association. To encourage education and research in the field of related to agrometallurgy, the association has instituted various awards, including honorary fellow and fellow. And today we will be honoring a few of the scientists for 2022. Our secretary will be dealing with all those awards. And we all are aware that Indian agriculture continue to be vulnerable to weather vagaries despite self-sufficiency in food grain production, and climate change and the increased extreme weather events in recent decades, as well as the uncertainty in prediction of those events, further add to the woes of the farmers, causing widespread loss and agricultural output. Agrometallurgy science can contribute significantly in search of solutions and contribute significantly in fulfilling the growing demand of increased agriculture production. In this regard, agrometallurgical information, various decision support systems prepared from using those informations, agromet advisories, this could prove to be effective tool in critical decision makings. This is the reason why Association of Agrometallurgists and Agroclimatic Research Center of TNAU jointly conceptualized this particular conference, AGMET 2022, on the topic Advances in Agrometallurgy Interventions for Climate Resilient Agriculture. And this particular conference has mainly 5 themes are there: climate variability, extreme events, microclimate, climate resilience, greenhouse gases, air pollution and climate change, crop weather and forewarning models, climate services, ITK, and remote sensing and GIS. These are the main 4 themes. And I believe that the recommendation emerged from this conference, deliberations during these technical sessions, will help in understanding and implementing various agrometallurgical interventions. For pray before God for the success of this conference. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Agriculture University in 2010 was received the Award of Honor in Agrometeorology from the Society for Agriculture.
Very good event of national importance on agrometeorology. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Geeta Lakshmi Madam, Climate Research Center, TNAU, and Dr. Yadav. And the felicitation address is given to me. My job is only telling congratulations to the organizers. But at the same time, I take liberty for the young group who are coming up in this reach to the highest position, madam. All agrometallurgists, especially thank you and congratulate you for achieving this highest position. Thank you, madam. Yes, when it comes to next one, of course, of agrometeorologist, for selecting me as under the fellow of Association of Agrometeorologists for the year 2022. And I profusely thank again the association as well as its executive committee for choosing me for the year 2022. To TNAU, of course, though I was in KU for about 4 decades, I feel TNAU is also one of my institutes because our coordination, our relationship, our rapport with this university in the field of agrometeorology has 3 decades experience. The moment they started in 1999, the founding head, Dr. TNB, is very much here. Under his umbrella, the department is grown, and frequently they used to discuss with Kerala Agricultural University. Of course, we used to help in a big way, in the sense technically, not financially, sir. Technically in the sense, I was a member in the Board of Studies, then as an examiner, as an outside expert for in the selection committee, and so many things I had. And I am so thankful to TNAU for giving me an opportunity of like this from time to time. When I came here, madam, a few students came and they told me, Dr. Rao sir, your book is the one like Bible in agriculture meteorology. Once we go through, they are getting selection in NET. That gives me lot of happiness, and I wish all the students, of course, lot of effort was there and some improvements are required in that. Then comes to my young group, I am not taking much time, but commit yourself. Being an agrometeorology is a small one, in the sense group is very small when compared to other disciplines in agriculture universities, but at the same time now all feel agriculture meteorology is very, very important in agricultural universities. So once the moment you choose agriculture universities in the ICR as well as SAU system, research, teaching and extension are the 3 mandates we have. Some faculty feels, okay, I do teaching. Not sufficient. The administrator will be unhappy. Sir, I do research. Not like that. Teaching, research and surveys. Of course, all cannot become experts in all the 3 spheres. But at the same time, one has to struggle and see that we will achieve all the 3 goals. Then only our future prospects will be, our means not ourselves. The future of the universities will be much better in the interest of the farming community. Lastly, but not the least, I thank and congratulate all the organizers, the members in the organizing committee who did extremely well, see that all old people, in fact I cannot climb properly and get down properly because I met with one accident. Throughout day they were after me looking my health and all. So like that every delegate was taken care of. That is what I know, madam. Again thanking you as well and congratulating once again, and see that all the 3 days will be fruitful in the same way. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity to stand before you and delivering a few words like this. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's from a different part of country. I feel privileged and honored to stand here on behalf of Association of Agrometeorology, announce the award of Association of Agrometeorology for 2022. To encourage education research in field of related to agricultural meteorology, Association has instituted various awards like Best PhD Thesis Award, Best MSc Thesis Award, Young Scientist Award, Best Paper Award. Association also conferred the fellowship and honorary fellowship upon the renowned scientists for their lifetime achievement and contribution in the field of agricultural meteorology and allied sciences. In addition to felicitation the retired scientists regularly. I request two dignitaries on the dais to come forward and honor the awardee. Please. In rise using satellite data and GIS. Kinnu Raju.
Sir, ready to come, sir? Sir.
PhD from Vidhanchal Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, Mohanpur, Nadia, West Bengal. Species entitled Identification of Sustainable Cropping Sequence under Projected Climate Change of NEEM for her significant contribution in fundamental and applied research in agricultural meteorology. M.M. Lunagaria, K.K. Datore, V.M. Londe, Mahendra Singh, Pragyan Kumari, Subalakshmi, M.H. Manjunathan, and J. Chaudhary.
Sir, ready? Preparing, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, ready? One minute, sir. Ready? Preparing, sir. Na konju hoye. Na konju puli. Na konju puli. Sir.
Okay, sir. Modeling, sir, you were Dean Indian Institute of Remote Sensing IRS Dehradun during 2004 to 2010. Sir was Director of National Remote Sensing Center NRSC Hyderabad during 2011 to 2012 and many more.
Madam, ready? Preparing. Okay.
And sir, Society of Remote Sensing IRS 2014, Indian member of International Academy of Astronautics. Association of Astronautics. Sir, you have served as Associate Dean, College of Horticulture, Director, Associate PG Study, Controller and Special Officer, Dean, College of Climate Change and Environmental Sciences, 7 and 2008. Among the 25 centers of in 2010. Instrumental in establishment of Center for Animal Adaptation to Environment and Climate Change.
Okay.
New Delhi. Sir, you serve Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana, ICAR Research Complex for Eastern Region. Your contribution to agrometeorology research includes crop micrometeorology, particularly energy balance study, satellite agrometeorology, micro students as a major advisor. So you have published more than 140 peer-reviewed research articles in both national and international journals.
It's time to release user manual on crop simulation.
We proudly invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. V. Geeta Lakshmi ma'am, to preside over the function.
Thank you so much. Good morning to all of you. Indeed, I feel overwhelmed. I'm agrometeorologists under one roof, who are the leading agrometeorologists, standing pillars to take this subject into a greater height. So, my mentor, Dr. B.V. Ramana Rao sir. So, sir, your contribution to the agrometeorology, especially in terms of bringing out a very good publication. First of all, you are a great teacher. Thank you, sir, for coming here. And your contributions on the agromet side is really immense. And Y.S. Ramakrishna sir, so both nationally and internationally, I've enjoyed your company, sir, in many of the occasions, especially in terms of agrometeorological subject. Your strong inclination is really commendable. And the 2, 3, 4 awardees, in fact, that one, sir, when we thought of sir, hearty congratulations for the fellow award conferred on to you. And this Agromet Society is taking pride in conferring the award to all the 4 of you. And the same day we both entered into agrometeorology. Dr. T.N. Balasubramaniam sir, I can never forget in my life your contribution made to me, sir. You have been well, so great scientist. And recently I am seeing lots and lots of nice publications emanating out from the wonderful work he is doing it, especially in the high impact factor journals. You know, when we just see it is all more than NOS rating 10 and above. So such a wonderful publications he is making. Continue to do the best thing. This will be, you will be a role model for all the agrometeorologists sitting here. And then Dr. S.B. Yadav, Secretary. Thank you so much for selecting the venue for this particular conference, Advances in Agrometeorological Interventions for Climate Resilient Agriculture. So it's very, very important topic, and thanks for choosing this as a venue. We are actually, I think this is the third time we are holding this agrometeorology conference, once in 1990s and then again 3-4 years before when Panneerselvam sir was heading the department, and again now when Dr. Ramanathan sir is heading the department. I am occupying the highest position in the university. I feel immensely grateful for the opportunity given. Dr. Kalarani, who is actually like this kind of workshops or conferences cannot happen overnight. There was a tremendous effort that has gone inside to make every one of you comfortable to stay here, to give you good food, good stay. Not only that, designing the they are the architectures, I should say, like what are all the sessions should be there, who should be the speaker, and the response that we received, it was really great, and the number of publications that gone into, and right on today in the morning they are releasing the compendium of abstracts. So this is all, lots and lots of efforts have gone in. My hearty congratulations to both Kalavadi as well as Dr. S.B. Ramanathan, Head Agromet Division, and not only that, the entire team of agrometeorologists who are actually working with them, the associate professors, and also all the assistant professors sitting in the thing. And not only that, the students, we have a greatest strength is our students. You know, like our students, we have the highest number of PhD students in the entire country in our department. So that is one pride. So the thing is, we do a lot of research through our student research, and I'm happy to inform that Tamil Nadu Agricultural University has taken a step forward looking like IARI. IARI has the legacy of providing fellowship to all the students who are undertaking PG and PhD. So Tamil Nadu Agricultural University is following its footstep, and we are also providing fellowship to all the students who are doing PG and PhD for their research time. For the MSc students right now, per month we are providing 10,000 rupees, and for the PhD students we are providing 20,000 rupees per month. So when we start getting more externally funded projects, we will be some of the important things. And Vijay Kumar sir, so as a PC, your work was tremendous, and you were also very good. You was also a very good scientist. I'm sure your contributions are continuing towards the agrometeorology. Dr. So that project has given us lots and lots of learning in reducing the uncertainty, in deciding the adaptation options and so on, and really enjoying your presence here. Yeah, thank you so much. And many other scientists, I'm sorry if I'm leaving many people, especially I have to definitely say a few words about Panneerselvam sir. He was the one who had an opportunity to lead the Agromet division for more than 5 years. Even I was leading the Agroclimate Research Center only for 3 years, but he had the maximum period to lead the division, and he tried his level best to keep up the division into its limelight, and his work and coordination with the people, scientists, is really commendable, sir. Thank you for the people, both the Ajit, you know, from Kerala Agriculture University. One is heading, another one is my pet student. You know, like your work is also, still it is a milestone, integrating satellite-based information for the simulations to make the yield predictions better. That way, we are enjoying the students from different agriculture universities, and it's really wonderful. I'm sorry I'm not able to tell each and every one of you, but your presence here is really, really important to all of us. Because of the time constraint, I'm just going forward. And in my university, my registrar is here. He is always a pillar of support to me. Thank you, Dr. Tamilvendan, for coming over here to support this conference. And Dean Students Welfare, she takes care of entire activities of the students. Now, you know, I have to tell to the people that she was instrumental in bringing a lot of people she has conducted a job fair, and almost more than 1,000 people are placed within a short period of 6-7 months. So that much work she is doing. Not only that, other 2-3 people are there, like Dean Agriculture, College of Agricultural Engineering. They are doing lots and lots of work, you know, like the work that they are doing on mechanization side, it is really, really wonderful, and he is a very calm person but very aggressive person, I should say, when it comes as a work. He is actually heading important divisions like remote sensing, nanotechnology, microbiology, whatnot, like environmental sciences, soil science and so on. So he is again, his work is also very great. Thank you so much for being here. And Director of Extension Education, how can I forget him? Like he is also one of the strong pillars, taking all our learnings to the community. So that way he is also doing a great job. I am seeing my Dean Agriculture, so taking care of the entire education, trying to solve lots and lots of students' problem, and many other people are sitting here. Our Controller of Examination I am seeing here. So many university officers are present here. That shows our unity together. Though their subject is a bit different from agrometeorology, but their presence shows our integrity and unity. All our heads of the departments I am seeing here, my students, and more importantly, all the dignitaries who have come over from different parts of India to Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. And not only that, few of them have brought their spouses, family. Really, it's so nice of the people who have brought their spouses. And thank you so much for coming over here, and not saying I'll be knowing most of you. So I'm really happy, starting from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, the presence is here. That itself is really, really overwhelming, and I welcome all of you once again. I join in welcoming all of you with my Director, Crop Management. So coming to the conference per se, this conference is very timely, I should say, because we are into so many struggles or so many challenges. Once at the same time, we have to feed every mouth. Now the question is not feeding every mouth, because we are all self-sufficient and we have got enough food production. But even in Tamil Nadu, in our state itself, we have crossed 115 lakh tons of food grain production last year. So that means our food production is very well and sufficient. But the question is, are we producing quality food? That is the very important challenge. It is present in front of us. There are so many issues in agriculture. One is there is a stagnation of yield that has to be broken down, and we have to move forward in increasing our yields. And at the same time, there are other challenges. So on top of everything, climate change is becoming the biggest challenge. Climate variability and climate change. Every year we find lots of issues as far as climate is concerned, and whether climate variability is concerned. In one season, if you just see last year, year before, in every season, whether within a season, we see both drought and flood. It is a complex phenomena. Even this year, what happened was, few weeks before, the crops were ready to harvest in Kaveri Delta zone, but we had a big rainfall. Okay, so that one single event will definitely have lot of impact on the yield of the crops as well as on the quality of the produce. So that is how the climate variability is coming. Coming to climate change, we have progressed so well. Now nobody is questioning whether the climate is changing. Okay, there is a lot of progress happened. In the case of climate change, we are just looking out like what happened in the past maybe 100 years or so. Yes, we can definitely see that because we have got such a great records with us. So we can just make an analysis, make a trend analysis and see how far we have progressed with the change in rainfall and temperature. These are the two things we are very much worried about. So we can definitely find it out. So by and large, we have seen that on an average, almost like 1.1 degrees Celsius increase in temperature has happened, and the temperature increases almost certain. In most of the place, the increase is happening, only the magnitude of increase is varying a little bit. But when it comes to rainfall, definitely there is lots and lots of variation. In few locations, it shows that higher than the current situation. In few locations, it shows that lesser than the current situation. But everybody can think of when the temperature is increasing, naturally the hydrological cycle should get enhanced. Yes, it is getting enhanced. There is a lot of evaporation happening from the ocean and other water bodies as well as from the soil surface. But the biggest question is the evaporated moisture, whether it is precipitated on the ocean or on the land. That is where the biggest question is coming out. So in that respect, there is a lot of uncertainty. So thanks to AGMET project, where we had lots and lots of learning to reduce the uncertainty in future climate projections. So we used multiple models. So we used almost 29 GCMs. We had different scenarios. So there was also evolution in different scenarios. First we had SRES scenarios. Then we came to representative concentration pathways. Now we are moving towards the SSP scenarios. Now we are going also from CMIP 6 to CMIP 5 to CMIP 6 kind of models. So there are lots and lots of improvement is happening, so that with lesser uncertainty we could project the future. We are not only looking at one particular type of future, we are just seeing that if there are plausible conditions, if the future is going to be this, then what we will be doing. So that means there are major four kind of things we can expect. Okay, there is a definite increase in temperature, but the magnitude of increase in temperature is lesser. That means that we call it as low increase in temperature, but that can have in two different kind of things. That is, one is with increased rainfall or with decreased rainfall. So for that we just pick a representative model and use that for impact analysis. Like that we have got different scenarios and we use for impact assessment. Again, when come to impact assessment, there again we have got lot of challenges. So we are using only simulation models, because in the future if you want to do it realistically, it is very costly. Everyone cannot have facilities. So we go with the simulation models. When we go with simulation models, there again we add another level of uncertainty. So to reduce that, again we go with multiple simulation models. So like that there are a lot of things that are happening, and again we are putting those things onto the economic model, and finally coming back to developing adaptation options. So in the development of adaptation options also, now there are many things are happening. When we just see the impact, there are few things which we have to definitely think of. One is the crop durations are reducing. The crop is exposed to both drought and flood-like situations. So for which we need to have varieties which can tolerate both the kind of situations. So climate resilient varieties are order of the day that we have to definitely breed and give it to the farming community. So this is the first thing. Second thing is, we have to have weather-based agriculture. It's very, very important. Tamil Nadu Agricultural University has moved a step forward to provide agro-advisory services, customized agro-advisory services. So this customized agro-advisory services will help the farmers in understanding the weather information. We are providing seamless weather information, starting from seasonal rainfall prediction to medium range weather forecast, which will give 3 to 10 days in advance the timings. So this will definitely help them. We have seen that it has been proved beyond the doubt, if they use weather-based activities, decision making, they will definitely save the input, at the same time can increase the yield. So this is the way we could do it. And another important thing is soil. Soil is one aspect which is actually getting deteriorated because of the changing climatic condition. One thing is, due to extreme weather event like flood, lot of organic carbon and other minerals are washed away. So this is one thing which is very, very important we have to take care of. Another important thing is, our soil organic carbon content is going down, for which we have to have something kind of not fully organic but integrated nutrient management has to happen. At the same time, we have to take care of the health of the people. Right now, the indiscriminate use of pesticides. Previously, we were not bothering about the cancer and so on. But now, every near and dear people who are surround us are affected with cancer. So we have to definitely give a huge awareness to the people. The third important thing is water. For water, we are having lots and lots of fight, especially in Tamil Nadu, because of the scarcity of water. Our state we don't have much of the source within our state. We have to depend on the neighboring states. So we need to go, even countries like Israel, which has very little rainfall, sometimes no rainfall at all in few years, those places also are flourishing well. So we need to learn, take lessons, lot of lessons from other countries also. So in that respect, I am happy to inform to the House that Tamil Nadu Agricultural University this year is sending 80 undergraduate students to abroad in different countries for 2 months for getting exposure, for the knowledge exchange, to get exposure and so on. Not only that, we are also sending 40 scientists to the duration of 2 to 6 months time period to get an exposure and to develop expertise and also to develop collaborative proposals. So thanks to ICR, they are supporting through IDP program. We are sending the people, they are all going in the second fortnight of March, and they will be all learning and building their capacity. So this is again very important thing we have to be bothered about. Another important thing is for the climate resilient agriculture, we have to have climate focus in every activities. For example, climate proofing of watersheds. So that is again one of the important aspects. Previously we were just taking up some of the activities without looking at climate. Now the climate lens has to be put onto every activity, whether that place requires that kind of activity when given a situation. So climate proofing of watershed, climate proofing of climate smart agriculture, building climate smart villages, so many things are happening around us. So these are the kind of things we have to definitely think forward, and we have less risk in market, climate-based value chain analysis to reduce the risk in market. So it has to be looked at holistically. One important thing that is with agrometeorologists is we have the cross-cutting subject. Like we can fit in with any thematic area, we can fit in with any discipline, and we can align ourselves to make them very efficient. So our subject is really important. So only thing is just to get to know what is happening externally outside the country, what is happening, what are the new things coming, like the applications of IoT, applications of remote sensing, all those things, robotics, everything. So now it is the sky is the limit for the knowledge. So only thing you have to have inclination towards learning things. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the award winners and also my best wishes for the successful 3 days program. So this program should come out with strong recommendations so that these recommendations can be submitted to both state governments as well as to the central government for tackling climate related issues, and we should give a way forward for the policy makers to put in their resources so that we can make our country as climate resilient country and keep our food security intact. Thank you so much for the great opportunity given.
Thank you, ma'am, for
community of agricultural meteorologists and to greater heights. I also am happy to see Dr. Yadav, Dr. Prasad Rao, Dr. Pal, including Dr. Panil Sarwar name. I am happy to see all of you. And when I was asked to deliver keynote address, I made some preparation of 4 pages. But after listening to Gata Lakshmi, I thought it should go from go back to my are important. When we meet for a symposium like this, we must give proper direction and guidelines to all those concerned with the growth and development of agricultural meteorology. What first thing I can tell you is disproportionate the growth and development of subject is more harmful and injurious to brain. You see, I am pained to see that the government has gone ahead with the development of agromet advisory services, and in the 65 odd agricultural universities in the country, there are only 12 agricultural universities who have good component of agroclimatic research. And without proper support of teaching and research, your agro advisory services will not be acceptable to the farmers. So, what is important is If you want to take the agrometeorological services to the farming community and serve all the farmers in the country, you must strengthen teaching and research in agricultural meteorology in all the agricultural universities. It is painful to see that there are universities who did not appoint even a single agrometeorologist. This is a very painful thing for me. Second thing is, this IMD and ICR should employ a customer relationship manager, because they don't know how to maintain good relationship with and good working collaboration with the universities. I am sorry for my harsh statement. You see forecasting officers in aerodromes. And in aerodrome, how many people you serve a day? You serve 30,000 or 40,000 passengers and some 100 and odd pilots. But in an agricultural university campus, they serve at least 1 crore to 2 crores of farmers. They have some nearly 400, 500 staff members involved in extension activity, and it is important for IMD to set up a forecasting center in each of the agricultural universities. Maybe to start with, they should start at least on pilot basis in some of the good agricultural universities where they are doing commendable research in agricultural meteorology. And this country has a budget of 121 crores or something, and out of which agriculture sector has a budget of 12%. It is still meager. We are contributing 18 to 20% of the gross GDP of the country, and we are getting only 12%. There is a great imbalance in the distribution of the money or budget, and why it is happening? Can't they spend 20 or 25 crores to establish forecasting units in some of the agricultural universities in the country, so that these forecasting centers will also improve the quality of teaching, because the students and teachers will be exposed to the limitations of the forecast, the advantages of the forecast. Another thing that pains me whenever I visit TNAU, because I have strong roots in TNAU. You may not be knowing, I am an indirect student of B.T. Subbayi Modaliya. I started because such a great university. And who is the customer for Northeast Monsoon Research? You tell me. The only customer for Northeast Monsoon Research is Tamil Nadu. And why can't they set up an advanced center for research in Northeast Monsoon Studies in Tamil Nadu Agricultural University campus? This point I made 30 years back in 1992 when I gave a lecture in Freeman Hall. At that time, Dr. Shankaran was there. So, I appealed to Dr. Geeta Lakshmiji to become Bahubali and see that these things happen in the TNAU campus. It is a jewel. TNAU is a jewel in the country. It's like a diamond which you cannot find anywhere. Such a great history it has, and for such a great university, we have an agrometeorologist as vice chancellor. So, what else you can expect for this subject? So, it's important that we should all fight for some of the things which can contribute to betterment of the growth of agricultural meteorology in a
Let's
Now, our Honorable Vice Chancellor.
Most respected and Honorable Vice Chancellor, before I go to my job, I should say how we are sitting today. This is the third attempt. Actually, we postponed, and finally, with the directions of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we could see it. I should say this is a very great success because as our Director Crop Management Kalarani ma'am pointed out, lot of participants. We received around 425 abstracts, and we could finalize with 250 abstracts. That too represented by 17 states across India. So, everything, what to say, this is the time I should say all our senior experts are here, agrometeorologists across India. I should her as head of ACRC. Now she is in the topmost position. What is happening day by day in her department, I can say in Vice Chancellor's department. We take the privilege that Agro-Climate Research Center is still Vice Chancellor's department. Whenever she comes there, I never saw a Vice Chancellor to attend a final Viva Voce examination sitting for 2 hours. Not only for Vice Chancellor student, as a member also, she used to visit our department and used to chat with the people for more than 2 hours. Really, Ramana Rao sir told this is a time this agro-meteorology should go up, should occupy the chair now, the topmost position. Whatever file goes there, the very next minute it is approved and coming back to the department. That is the support given by the higher up. They did not see. I used to say, ma'am, just to see that ma'am and sign it. She never see that, immediately approves that. That shows that much confidence she is having on her subordinates, on her colleagues. That gives us great support, ma'am, great tonic to all of us. So, whatever I used to put everything in a message in the morning because I should not call the Vice Chancellor every time. Whatever happened, I used to put it in the message and she, after 1 hour or 2 hours, she will immediately approve it. The another thing you must see, you can see our Vice Chancellor for the whole 3 days only this week. When I went to her, she said, sir, I have to be here for all the 3 days. You must have a big hand for that because after this, she is traveling. All the 7 days, even on Sundays, we used to tell, ma'am, you take care of health, kindly restrict your travel. She wants to visit all the KVKs, all the research stations, all the programs, whether it is small or big. So, she used to tell, sir, when we go there, they will be getting motivated. She always says that. That is a very good effort I could see from our Vice Chancellor. So, at this point of time, as a man to propose vote of thanks, I wholeheartedly thank our Vice Chancellor on behalf of TNAU as well as on behalf of our association because they are doing good job. We are just motivating that. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your kind efforts. Next, I must thank our Ramana Rao sir. I did not meet him. I have heard of him several times. I could not meet him yesterday. They arrived at 10 o'clock. From the airport, he called me. Ramanathan, where is your vehicle? Immediately, within 5 minutes, they went there. See, he is such a person. The morning itself, he got up and he was very active. Our statistic says that our India is called as Young India. Why our Modi ji is always telling why they are comparing China and India. In China, old people are there. Here, 62% of the people are 35 and less than 35. But contradicting our Ramana Rao sir is entirely a lot of young people are there. Still they are guiding the nation. Their brain is still guiding the youngsters. So, thank you very much, sir, for your kind presence here. Next, I should thank our Prasad Rao sir. When I met him as a teacher, he was giving lot of things. Even at 9 o'clock in the night, Ramanathan, you come here. You give me time. I will sit with the chat with the students. We have to ask students to ask questions and tell students to reply that. So still at this age, he was telling 40 years service. He was in his talk also. When he was a dean for more than 10 years, he was saying that some people used to say, because of the administrative work, I could not take classes and all. For the period of a deanship, all the 15 years, he was handling classes. We must have a big hand to Prasad sir. Your service should continue, sir. Thank you very much for your kind thing. The next, he is activating everybody. He arrived here 2 days back. On arrival itself, he said, sir, I want to write many things. Our people used to, what he tries to, he was writing and writing. I don't know what he was writing there. With our Yadav, so our young secretary, we really welcome you, sir, and thank you for all your efforts. In among them, Dr. Maragadam madam is already a meteorologist who was heading Agroclimate Research Center. I welcome all the university officers, heads of departments, Dr. Raja sir from CWSTRI and all our colleagues. Then I also thank the team, local team. As on my behalf, our Honorable Vice Chancellor thanked every one of them. They were working for 1 month. Not only faculty members, all the student friends, they were working like a marriage in their home. Up to 11:30, morning 5:30, they were here. I wholeheartedly thank all our faculty members and our students. We have thanked all the hands who helped us directly or indirectly in making the program success. Not the least when at last I must thank head of the family, Dr. Kalarani ma'am. See, departments attached to our directorate. So thank you once again. I thank everyone for giving me the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Yes, before
Okay.